Hi, everyone. Welcome to our webinar, LinkedIn and Google Plus for Business. Today, we're going to teach you about how to use tools that you already have to gain knowledge, show off your knowledge, network with other people, and try to build your reputation and your brand using some social media marketing tools. So, the first question is always, why should I be online? Isn't meeting people in the field or flyering on doors enough? Basically, what we're going to start doing now in this next kind of generation is getting away from the idea of cold calling and getting towards the idea of meeting people online before you meet in person. So we're interacting with our future clients. We're not just selling to them, not just selling our services, but showing that you know what you're talking about and kind of introducing yourself as an expert in your field. You want to build a relationship. You might even, do a Google chat, a hangout, a Skype video call with a future client before you even meet them. We're going to, it shows off that you want to broaden your knowledge base, that you want to share your knowledge and help other people in your industry. So we're going to participate in the ongoing online conversation, build up your reputation, and show yourself as someone who others would want to work with. So the first steps is to become a local expert. In your biography about yourself, what would you say? You're not just an agent, but you specialize in short sales, vacation homes. Kind of discover what you want to focus on based on location, price, clientele, anything like that. You identify others you want to network with. So if you're looking in the vacation home business, you might want to network with new home builders like Pulte. If you want to work in short sales, you might want to network with title companies and lenders, things of that industry. You need to make a time commitment. So just like you would, schedule an hour a day to call your clients, you also want to designate a certain amount of time to spend online interacting and engaging. You can create a schedule of how often you want to post and when. If you want to do a status every day on LinkedIn, then you can even plan out a month in advance different subjects that you want to post about. So all you have to do is go in and post when it's time. So we're going to start with LinkedIn. It's one of the most popular social sites for business and one of the top social networks overall. 64% of LinkedIn users actually earn over 65,000 a year. These are the people you want to connect with and whose connections you want to be networking with as well. It's the easiest social network in my book. All you do is create a profile. It walks you through. You can even upload your existing resume and it fills in the information for you. So you just have to edit it. You can add all kinds of information. You're going to connect with other people and see who's in their network. People who you're connected with are your first level connections. Anyone after that is a second or third level connection, or beyond. So if you're connected with someone and they're connected to someone you don't know, that's your second level connection. You can ask for a referral or recommendation from a first level to a third or second level connection. You can join groups and get in on the online conversation. So the first steps, of course, are creating your profile. Upload your resume, add a picture. This is very important. I don't think there's any solid numbers, but generally it's seen that people are more likely to contact you if you have a good, happy, smiling headshot. A professional picture works even better. I actually don't have one of those, as you'll see, but you just want a clear picture that shows who you are. Write a summary about yourself. You can actually use SEO keywords and it will rank in Google. Many people don't know that LinkedIn actually has SEO built in. You can also create a custom URL so that instead of LinkedIn slash a jumble of letters, it will show linkedin.com/in/your name, which is really nice. It looks a lot better if you want to put on flyers or emails. It will show you on LinkedIn how complete your profile is. Most people are usually up to this 95. You'll be missing something. And LinkedIn actually thinks that you're not 100% complete until you have over 50 connections. So it's really important to get out there and start connecting with people. Here's an example of what you'll see on my profile. This is the first thing people will see. It's at the top of the page. It shows your name, what you do, your location, your industry. Usually you'll have a professional headline. That's where it says social media marketing specialist. It shows previous employers. So you can see from Rosa, from marketing companies, from Sundance, where I went to school, all in one place. It really lets you get to know a person very quickly. You can see that I have my custom public profile link. I've edited it to show my name on it. And once you're in LinkedIn, again, it's so easy to edit. All you do is click edit profile and it puts everything right there. I'm going to show you right now the public profile. It's a very basic profile that this is what people see when they're not connected with you or if they're not signed in. So again, it shows your summary. This is where you need to put those keywords, write a good professional sentence. It shows the experience. And you can add so many things now. You have languages, test scores. You can even, as I did, explained my test scores, saying it's on a different scale. They really give you the option to do whatever you want to add in, courses when you went to school, what you're good at, and reasons to contact this person. Back at the top, people can view your full profile, add to your network, contact. Let me go back out. And then your full profile is when people have connected with you. This is what they'll see. What's really nice is LinkedIn actually just in the past few weeks updated their profile. So if you still have the old profile, you probably have a link at the top asking you to switch over to the new one. I'm a big fan of the new one. It's very clean and a little bit more attractive. It makes it, again, really simple to edit. Let me just sign in. Okay. So this one, they make it a little bit nicer than that plain public profile. But again, it's all the same information. If we go back to the top, oh, thank you. Hey, stop that now. Again, we'll get to endorsements later. All you do is click edit profile, and what's really great is they just do it step by step all the way down. All you need to do is click the pencil. You can put your name. If you've been married, you can do a former name, where you live, what you do, your picture. Go down here again, there's a pencil, so you can edit, you can add experience. And then what's also nice is you can actually rearrange. So if you want your experience before your summary, that's great. Or even if you want to go down here, say if you speak another language, you want people to see that first, you can move that box all the way up. So you can rearrange things. It gives you a little bit more of a handle on what you want to show. This is where your skills and expertise, other people endorse you. And then you can put in other skills that you know how to do. And down here in additional info, you can even show advice or contacting. So if you want to say, only call me on the phone or text me, or only on these days, why you should contact me, you can put in a snippet there about that. And then you'll also have your groups, which is something else that we'll get to a little bit later on. And you can see up on the top right, if you haven't filled out your whole profile, they'll also give you other things you can do. So specific projects. This would be good if you, listed and sold a house that was really impressive, like how quickly you sold your market price, things like that. You can add projects, publications, honors awards, organizations, patents, volunteering. So you can really show yourself as a well-rounded person in your profile. All right. So the next step is to start connecting. Up at the top of LinkedIn, you have this menu bar. On the drop down of profile, it'll show edit profile, contacts, groups. Under contacts, if you go to this add connections, you'll be brought to this page where you put in your email and your login, and it will automatically email to all of your contacts asking them to come connect with you on LinkedIn. You can also insert people individually. Another link I really like is linkedin.com/people/PYMK. This is for people you may know. You can sort it by where you would know them from. And it brings up people who are in your network. As you can see with Amy Owen, we have 4 shared connections. So she's a second level connection to me. You can add any of these people and connect with them. So I went to Amy's profile. I actually don't know her, but that's okay. So when you go to her profile, it'll show you down on the side how you're connected. That gives you an idea of who she is, what she does, and how you're connected to her. And you can request an introduction from people that you're connected to. Again, a referral from someone you know and trust looks really great. If you ask for a recommendation, people are more likely to believe that than if you don't know them, just connecting out of the blue. So getting introduced through connection is a great way to start. You can also send an in-mail, which is basically sending a message through LinkedIn. You only get, I believe, 5 of those with the free version of LinkedIn. You have to pay for them. So that's why getting introduced through connection is a great idea. And even on her profile, she might even list contact information so you can get straight to her as well. The next part I want to talk about is recommendations. This is a great thing for businesses to do. I wish more people knew about them to do them. You connect with your clients and colleagues from past jobs, past projects, and who you're working with today. You can endorse with other people, leave recommendations for other people, say how great of a job they did and how you should work with them, and then they're likely to do it right back for you. You can also just straight out ask people for recommendations and endorsements. It's a great place to start. You're not offending anyone by asking. And again, they'll probably respond if you endorse others. So let's go back up to LinkedIn. So again, it's so easy. All you do is go to Profile and Recommendations, kind of straightforward. Here is where you can ask people to recommend you, ask to be endorsed. All it does is send you straight here, and it'll let you choose your connections. I would advise to make a more personalized message than what they put in here. You can even say, like, I really enjoyed working on this with you. Would you recommend me following, the conclusion of that? If we go back at the end of the recommendation page, there's also an easy way to make a recommendation. So it'll search people in here and you can leave a recommendation. Or the other choice is you can actually search people directly and go to their profile. We're going to pick on Nick since he's a good guy. I went to college with him. So here, again, it's easy. You can send a message. You can suggest connections to him again, actually. Now you can go to this arrow and click recommend or endorse skills. Or you can go down in the profile and choose the exact experience you worked with him on and click recommend. If you go to engage and endorse, it's as easy as a Facebook like. All you have to do is pick which ones you want to endorse him for. We can even, take one out if you want to. You can add more and you just click endorse. And then now it wants me to endorse more people. Then we just go back to the bottom and it shows that I endorsed him, for these certain things and these other people endorsed him. So it's a nice way to show that other people believe with you or believe in you, excuse me. It's just like a really quick recommendation so that other people can see that you have worked in your industry and you know what you're doing. All right. Lastly, we want to get involved. So you can get your voice heard in discussions in a few different ways. You can go to linkedin.com/answers. It's kind of like a professional Yahoo Answers if you've ever been to that website. You pick the industry that you want to answer questions in. People will pose questions in every industry. You simply answer it, and the best answer for a thread wins points. When you get enough points, you're featured as an expert. Experts are on the answers homepage and in categories of the questions. So if you became a real estate expert, when people went to the real estate section of answers, they might see you. Otherwise, you can visit the group directory to find groups to join, or you can create your own. Groups are really easy to search for. In the main search bar, you just type whatever you want a group for. If it doesn't exist, you can even create one. It's as simple as making the profile. You want to answer discussions and add to the conversation. You don't want to plug yourself. Don't say your answer and then if you want more information, call me here. You'll likely get banned from a group. It's literally for networking and gaining knowledge and helping each other out. So again, you want to schedule a little bit of time in your week to engage in group and answer questions. So let's move on to Google Plus. A lot of people see it like Facebook, and a lot of people don't really know what to do with it. It allows you to connect and share with people. People often don't want to connect on Facebook with work partners. I actually, as a rule, don't actually add people on Facebook who I work with. To me, it's a little bit more personal. But on Google Plus, you have these awesome privacy settings that really make it attainable for any situation. And we actually use Google Plus in our workplace, and it's a wonderful tool. You can create circles based on who you want to talk to and who you want to share information with. Hangouts are kind of like a Skype video call, but better. You can have up to 8 people in there. So if you're meeting with prospects from any location, you can invite other people in to meet with you. You can also share YouTube videos to watch together on it. And what you can do is create posts like a status update or that's going to direct people back to your agent website and try and drive traffic from there. So to get started, if you have a Gmail account, that's all you need. When you're signed in, on the top left of the page, it will actually say plus your name. You just click that, and in a few seconds, you'll have a profile made. You just have to fill out a little bit of information. Just know that your name must be a human name. If you try saying, my name is La Rosa Realty, it will recognize that and reject it. It must be your real name. And also your picture, if you try putting a logo, it will recognize that and it wants to have a headshot. So again, you can use the same one as your LinkedIn. It shouldn't be that bad. It just is a little bit too smart and won't let you complete it otherwise. When you're on your profile at the top of the page, just like on LinkedIn, it'll say edit your profile. You really can't miss it. It'll be super easy. You just add kind of the same information in there. And once you start adding people, you add them into circles to sort your contacts. So this is what an update looks like. I just went and took a screen cap. So in your updates, you can type in this box, add photos, videos, events, or links. And here is where you're going to add people. You can add individuals or circles. So if I want to make a post like I did down here about a class at work, I only invited people on work to see my update. People in my friends and family circles actually can't see it. I can also email people in that circle and have it send the update to them if I think it's something, important. So then what I did was create an event. These would be great for open houses because you actually add in an address and it'll do a simple map and directions directly to it. When you click yes, it adds it to your calendar so people won't forget about it. The final thing in the update is down here, we have a share button. You can send it out to different websites, and then the plus one. It's kind of like a Facebook like. When you plus one other people's posts, they actually show on your profile under a plus one section. So that's, again, kind of putting your stamp of approval on it. If you plus one an article and that article comes up in the search results of one of your connections, they'll actually be able to see that you plus one it. So again, using Google Plus, you do an easy setup. You pull up contacts from email accounts and adjust the visibility of your posts, and it'll show on their search results both in Google Plus and on Google. All right, so finally, why use these tools, LinkedIn and Google Plus? To be honest, you're probably all already on it. If you have a Google email account, you've probably seen sometimes that if you send an email, it'll ask, do you want to connect with this person on Google Plus or do you want to add them to your circles? It really is the next big thing, but also it's one that you already have. There's always other websites. There's Storify and Pinterest and Active Rain. There's always something else that you can be on. But if you're already on LinkedIn, Google Plus, then you should use them instead of letting them lie stagnant. You're not going to get instantaneous results, and I know that's kind of a bummer, but your social presence is a long-term goal. You have to meet people over and over before they'll trust you. And in the same way, they want to see you in different places before they start remembering your name. You want to be seen when people find you online as an expert in your area and someone who they want to contact or refer other people to. You definitely don't need to be on every website online, but it's a good idea to be solid in those websites and that you engage in the ones that you are on. I shared a link again. I've shared it many times before, but if you go to marketleader.com/best dash practices, you'll actually see a whole page of webinars and PDF files to help you along in your social media, from blogging to keywords to basically understanding anything and everything. It's a really great tool that if you have time to look at, I would really recommend, as you already have it offered to you. And for LinkedIn help, here's a link to HubSpot. It's a marketing tool, or marketing website that is one of the most popular. All of us in marketing and PR refer to HubSpot. And they have some great articles on ways to use LinkedIn for you and for your business. Our next class is coming up for December. On December 5th, I'm repeating the social media basics. I know a lot of people missed the last one because of the Thanksgiving holiday. So you're welcome to come into the celebration office or visit it online. On December 12th, we're doing Market Leader Marketing Tools. We actually have a ton of marketing tools that are provided to you as one of our agents that a lot of people don't actually know about, from email campaigns and blasts to physical mailers. So we're going to go through some of the tools that you might not know that you even have. And on the 19th, we're going to go over SEO fundamentals, help you write better blogs and better websites based on keywords and what SEO is. You're welcome to make an appointment with us to come in, look over our marketing programs, ask questions about what you're already doing. Basically, we're here for your needs. I'm going to send you in an email. You'll see in my footer, I have any way to contact me. And our office is on the second floor of the celebration office. So I hope that you enjoyed the webinar today. And thank you so much for coming. Feel free to contact me with any questions or if you need any help on what we went over today. Thank you.